What's up, everybody? We are over at stage 4, and this is going to be a penalty stage. So what that means, if you're new to tactical games, is we will be able to actively see who is in the lead on this stage, because every time they miss their steel targets, they will have to endure hand release burpees on our tall 48-inch boxes. We will be covering the men's intermediate division, and we've got a whole lot of men from France in this heat. We also have Michael. I believe he's from Sweden. Yes, he is. We can tell by his little patch there. So it's Michael from Sweden against the Frenchmen. That's what's happening in this heat of intermediate men. He is in the 50+ division. And we got a lot of ergs that they need to work through. We have the ski erg, we have the concept 2 bike erg, and we have the row erg. So let's quickly introduce who we have. Again, Michael from Sweden. He is in our 50+ division. Quentin from France, our Frenchman. We got Will, also from France. We got Erwan, sending hearts. We'd love to see that, from France. And then Tim, also from France. The sun has finally come out. We love to see that. These gentlemen will start on the rower, and every 2 rounds they will progress to a new erg machine. We're about halfway through our day, as everybody in the US watching is going to be waking up shortly. So make sure you go check out our other YouTube videos that we have uploading, and also make sure that you follow our Tactical Games Europe Instagram account. Our Tactical Games main account will be posting some content, but most of our content this weekend is going to be on that new account specifically for our Tactical Games events in Europe.
Guys, I need one more body, please.
Athletes just making sure that they have all of their judges. We are looking for one more. And it looks like we now have everybody, and they will get going in just a moment, and then we will talk about what's on tap for stage number 4. We got a couple bays with vendors with different types of weapons. Folks can test out if you heard that in the background.
3, 2, 1, go.
And they will get started. A 15-minute time cap, 6 total rounds. And for our men division, they will be looking to accumulate 12 calories before they can head on over to that firing line. So all 3 machines, 12 is going to be that number. Will is still smiling. We're going to have to see if we'll see if he's still smiling once we get to round number 6. Oh yeah. Look at that. I didn't know Frenchmen smiled.
I'm 12.
And we already have Erwan at the firing line. So on the odd rounds, they will be using their rifle, and it's going to be about 90 yards out. Each round, they must change which square they're shooting through. Erwan with that nice, stable prone position. Tim also in prone. And then they can shoot through order of the square boxes that they want. Will choosing to go through the biggest square right in the middle in kind of that crouch position, along with Quentin also in a crouch position. And all of these targets that they're shooting at are steel, so the judges are keeping track on how many hits and or misses they have, because for every miss They must complete a rep of hand release burpee box jump overs or step overs, most likely, on that 48-inch box. So Erwan was just asking his judge how many penalties he has. And it looks like everybody except for Tim had penalties. And Tim will go back on his rower. A little confusion there just for a moment. Because the second round they will complete their pistol. So 6 total rounds is what they're looking at. They will do 2 rounds on the rower, 2 rounds on the bike, then 2 rounds on the ski. Can we kill the music just for YouTube, if that's possible? Okay. Don't mind us, we're just trying to prevent a copyright strike, so I want to get away from the audio before we turn it down. Can we just kill the music for this one because of YouTube?
No problem.
Thank you. All right, and in lane number 2, Quentin, he is the first off the rower.
Touch the barricade.
And good, his judge reminding him, just one of our safety protocols, have to touch the barricade just to get situated, because for all of the pistol rounds, 9 shots here, they will be using their strong arm only. And just to keep everybody in line so that we are safe, that's why they must touch to be an arm's length away from the barricade before they start shooting. Pistol targets about 11 yards out. And now we have all of our competitors starting round 2 of 6 with their pistol. So just 3 rounds with the rifle and then 3 with pistol, alternating between. Quentin's done. And he's good, no penalty burpees for him. And now he will begin round number 3, which starts with that Concept 2 bike. And right behind him, we have Erwan working on his penalty hand release burpees. Right next to him, we have Tim, and then Will actually be our second athlete starting round number 3 with Erwan close behind. All 3 men into the 3rd round. Erwan to the left. Will in the center. And Quentin to the right, who is now making his way to his second firing sequence with his rifle. So he will have to choose a different square than he did on his first round. And although there are judges here and they will remind them of our safety protocols and procedures, they are instructed not to help the shooter if they miss any of their targets. So sometimes if you're out at the shooting range, your friend will be looking at your shots. If you miss the target, they're going to let you know, okay, it was a little bit right, equal out. Here, they are not allowed to do that. The athlete is responsible to figure out how to accurately hit those steel targets. And we now have Quentin and Will. Quentin to your right, Will to your left. They are in a race neck and neck right now on their second of 2 rounds on the bike, both looking at each other, giving a little smile. I think these guys know each other, so we'll see if they have any bets going on this weekend. Quentin holding just above 1,000. Will around 950. And now Erwan also on his second round on the bike, holding an 1800. Really great power output on those machines. Quentin back now. He will start his pistol sequence. Good breath. And though, oops, sorry about that. I was thinking 5, but there's 9 total shots here. So far he's hit all of them. Drop magazine, clearing procedure, holstered. Excellent. That is textbook, exactly what we want to see. Slow and controlled. And he's not really losing any time. He's still able to stay in the lead, even though he's being extremely deliberate about the clearing procedure. He will now have 2 rounds left, both on the C2 Erg, 1 with rifle and 1 with pistol. And now, as he is just about a couple calories in, he's halfway through, 6 calories in, is when our friend Erwan, all the way to the right of your screen, jumped on his C2 Erg. And depending on your capabilities, I know for me that out of all the ergs, the C2 Erg is what I struggle with the most. So I would be the athlete that loses time on the last 2 rounds. But depending on these individual athletes' strengths, we'll see how that either plays to Quentin's benefit or possibly even Erwin's benefit. I know Erwin has had more penalty burpees than Quentin, so it also is going to come down to who can accurately hit these targets. But I will say, looking at those 2 athletes, Erwin to the right, and then Quentin to the left, Quentin is already shooting while Erwin kind of struggles with what position he's feeling comfortable with. So he started in this crouch position, then tried to put a left leg out, maybe struggling looking through the scope. Based on Erwin's judge, it looks like he has 3 misses so far. So he's going to be working on those penalty burpees, but Quentin, he's already on, making faces at the camera. He's already on his last round. He'll just have pistol left after he accumulates these 12 calories and then can move with plenty of time before our 15-minute time cap. And now knowing that the finish line is in sight, holding it was a 1300, then hung out for a bit while he accumulated that last penalty. And then Erwan in second right now, he's doing his penalty burpees before he can start his 6th and final round. And now he will clock in a time and he will win his heat. So let's follow along and see how the rest of the athletes in squad number 8 fare.
4 minutes!
As they have 4 minutes left before that 15-minute time cap. And how penalties work, because this is a stage that's for time. If they are not done with all of the work before the 15-minute time cap, each movement is going to be worth a certain amount of seconds per penalty. So you base how many shots do you have left? Those will be penalties. If they had penalty burpee work, those will be added as penalties. And if they had any calories left on their machine, those would also be added to their total time as penalties. Check out our description in the YouTube video where we have all of that information. So Erwan is done now with all of his
3 minutes.
shooting work.
3 minutes left.
He's got 4 hand release burpees over the box before he can clock in a time on stage number 4. And for this group, they will have one more stage on the day to finish up. And he is done. Will feeling the pain on his ski erg. We've all been there. In the back over here, Michael in that 50+ division.
Oh, hands. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Last.
So then this is his last round on his ski erg for Michael. And we'll come on all the way over to Tim. He's working through those penalty burpees. And I think he will still have one more round because they end with their pistol. But let's scooch on over. Will looks to be like he'll be the next athlete to cross our finish line as he's working through his pistol shot. His judge, 6 penalty burpees. Good. Done with the clearing procedure. Will's just got to get through these burpees and then he can rest. No resting now. Again, these are the tallest boxes that we have in tactical games, standing at 48 inches. For our other divisions, some of our other divisions, they slightly go down in height. For our women's division, they will be 42 inches, but then for our women's intermediate division, they will be 36 inches. And Will is done clocking in a time under that 15-minute time cap. Now it is a race between Tim and Michael, but keeping in mind that they are in 2 different divisions. And looks like Michael over there has a couple penalty burpees. There's one. I think he might have one more. And then he clocked in a time. And now Tim is our last athlete.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time!
All right. And that will do for our men's intermediate. And we will talk to our friend Quentin. I know yesterday he said he didn't want to be on camera, but I said if you win your heat, it's part of the rules.
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a dit?
Were you paying attention to your friends as you were going through this one and where they were? Will, are you our translator?
I won't translate, but I'm so tired now. Just 5 minutes, lady.
Okay.
It's very easy.
It's what?
It's very easy.
It's very easy. Okay, what was the hardest part?
It's a liar. It's a liar. It's not easy. It's a liar. It's not easy.
What was the hardest part for you, Will?
Everything is difficult. This is the best on the world tactical games. Yeah, ready. Oh, EPSC, holidays.
You smiled the whole time just about.
Yeah. My half Irish.
Okay, so what would you say you're good at? What's your favorite movement?
Oh, spear. But it's in the hand. It's too much difficult. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, and now they're gonna go grab their things.
Over by the trash can.
So as we mentioned, we got a couple translators here, but the good thing is everybody's having a great time. And what we did during check-in was we allowed, and we do this at some of our events depending on how many athletes we have and how many requests we get, but we did allow certain athletes to squad together to help with that language barrier. So for example, when they come to the safety brief, in this squad of 5, there were 4 men from France. Not all of them speak perfect English or maybe not understand all of the words, so their friends were able to translate so that they know exactly what's happening before they get started. And they will grab all of their stuff and then they will judge the next squad coming up. Erwan, were you racing your friend?
It's very difficult today. The shoot is very difficult for me. Cardio, level up. Du coup, lot of burpees.
I did see you do a lot of burpees.
I love burpees.
You love them?
I love burpees.
You did a lot, so they loved you back, I think.
I love the sport. I love burpees.
Great to see you. All right, guys. And that will close it in for our men's intermediate division. Make sure you like, subscribe, send this to a friend on YouTube, follow our other Instagram channels, Tactical Games Europe, and we'll see you for the next video.